Crowdsourced security methodologies invite a group of people, that is a crowd, to test an asset for vulnerabilities. The number of people can range from less than a dozen to several hundred testing concurrently. But the question is crowdsourcing of cybercrime data the only way to understand the depth of the penetration of cybercrimes in India? Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Given the nature of the digital transformation and digital immersion age, we hear of cybercrimes all around the place. If only people losing in loan apps were really accounted for, it would itself come to some formidable number. The real modus operandi remains unknown. Variety of sections in our common law would need to be redefined with its commensurate connection with the cybercrimes. They cannot remain as distinct entities. Due to the nature of the crowd, it is understandably more difficult to have your internal network pen tested. Whereas a pen tester physically enters your premises, internal assets don't lend themselves to being tested by people outside of the organization, as this would involve granting secure access, such as through a virtual private network, that is VPN, authenticated proxies, or even a model test environment. While we have seen in many successful crowdsourced internal pen tests, the majority still remain focused on externally facing assets. The Indian mass media is obsessed with declaring the government cybercrime figures as etched in stone. It can be NCRB data or a RTI reply. Lots of serious journalism can be done in the direction of cybercrime data discovery, but who is bothered? They are a true reflection of the cases registered rather than the number of offences committed. In a country, any number goes reported for a variety of reasons. Bangalore has been declared as the identity theft capital of India in a news item based on NCRB data. How rampant it is all across would be known if it gets discovered by unsuspecting and ignorant victims, and then the victim decides to go to the police in every single case. Bangalore tops the cities in cybercriminals succeeding in gaining access to smartphones, email accounts, and financial instruments. Bangalore has witnessed an increase of 72%, and NCRB figures for the year 2021 is 1,685. Given the number of digital transactions, assets, and operations handled does not correspond with reality. Karnataka also has topped in identity theft crimes too, and Bangalore topped the list of metropolitan cities with 6,423 cybercrimes. While digital penetration has increased by leaps and bounds, the crime figures have followed the conventional model of increase in a way. Crowdsourced cybercrime data or information, people would be more than forthcoming for sure. The complexities of cases and even evidence and documents thereof. Only this approach will pay. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. ArvindKejriwal launches virtual school. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal launched the Delhi Model Virtual School, which is set to bring revolutionary changes in the field of education not only in the national capital but across the country. The CM further said that the platform was created by Google and SchoolNet India. The school will be for classes 9 to 12 and will be affiliated to the Delhi Board of School Education. The platform will also provide students access to a huge digital library, and the content will be available 24/7. Students will also be provided coaching for competitive exams such as JEE and NEET in classes 11th and 12th. Google launches new bug bounty program for supply chain attacks. Google has introduced a new bug bounty program called the Open Source Software Vulnerability Rewards Program for its open source projects, offering payouts anywhere from $100 to $31,337 to secure the ecosystem from supply chain attacks. The program is one of the first open source specific vulnerability programs. It aims to reward vulnerability discoveries that could otherwise have a significant impact on the larger open source landscape. TataMotors completes acquisition of Marcopolo's stake. TataMotors has completed the acquisition of its partner Marcopolo's stake in their bus body manufacturing joint venture Tata Marcopolo Motors Limited. Consequently, TMML has become a wholly owned subsidiary of the company. In 2020, Tata Motors and Marcopolo had entered into an agreement under which the homegrown automaker agreed to purchase 49% shareholdings of its Brazilian partner for Rs 99.96 crores in the joint venture. Cybercrime against women rises 28% since 2019. The number of cybercrime incidents in 2021 has gone up by 18.4% since 2019, but the number of such cases against women has risen at a significantly steeper 28%. Karnataka had the highest share with 2,243 cases in 2021, followed by Maharashtra with 1,697 and Uttar Pradesh with 958 cases. In terms of overall cybercrime cases, Telangana accounted for the highest share as cases increased 282% from 2,691 in 2019 to 10,303 in 2021. Among the 28 states, 8 recorded a decline in cybercrime incidents in 2021 compared to 2019. Amazon and Google unhappy with Microsoft's cloud computing changes. Amazon and Alphabet unit Google criticized Microsoft's cloud computing changes, claiming that they limit competition and discourage customers from switching to rival cloud service providers. The US software giant announced amended licensing deals and other changes that will make it easier for cloud service providers to compete. Amazon, Google, Alibaba, and Microsoft's own cloud services will be excluded from the deals. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.